Hey there, Pommy Maniac here, and this is Let's Play Grounded 13, I think. We are below the statue. No, we're not in the statue quite yet. We just made our way through this area with our buggy, and we now have to fight our way under here and get to the bottom of the statue. Our buggy is stuck outside, and unfortunately the buggy has the rest of my trinkets. We are going to switch to a melee build using the Mantis set. Unfortunately, I do not have my other trinket. I am quite sad about that, but that's okay. We are going to switch to the spear and shield without the electric trinket. We're going to fight our way out of here. I don't know what typical I'm going to be dealing with. It has been about 6 months since I last played this area, so I might actually, if I can call my buggy here. Nice. We're gonna get. Can I call him? Buggy. Nice. All right, we're gonna move to the other trinkets. We're just gonna wait for him to get here, and then we're gonna work our way up. I have a specific trinket for us. Where are we at, Buggy? You gonna show up behind me? To the left of me? Completely stuck. No idea. Is he above us? It's worth the walk, guys. It's worth the walk. And there he is. It took me a minute to get him. That's okay. So we have Buggy, which means we have our secondary attack stuff. Let's get this. We know we're going to be fighting by ourselves. I also want to unload some stuff. I don't think I need the fire candy. I'm going to keep finding these things, so I might as well keep them in my inventory. I will give him back the bee suit. For now, we might switch back to this a little bit later. He has some of my better healing items, and we will also hang on to this. Alright, I think we're good. So Buggy can chill out here. I'll give him the shell also. I don't know if we're going to find any more shells. And the feather. Found that for some loot boxes. Alright, so Buggy can chill here, and we are now ready to melee fight. The only other thing I forgot is let's switch to spear and from ambush and switch to probably parry master for now. Alright, we're ready to explore this base here. There is the tooth. Alright, these guys are chilling. I'm not allowed to have that apparently. And I have the wrong, these are not orcs, so those regular little cockroaches. And I'm not picking any of these bodies up, I don't really care about them. I need my inventory for other stuff, but this Mega Molar is extraordinarily needed. There is, like, sturdy stuff here. I am going to come back to loot this place. Once I'm done dealing with the issues. So we are back here. If this is all I was able to accomplish here, then I think I might have been a bit premature. Okay, so I think all we did was we unlocked the ability to skip the maze. And we're not actually in a facility. So I did a lot of premature swapping. What this does mean is I can switch back to my other mode with the bow and arrow. Good to know. It's okay. We have our plan. We didn't know, but now we know. There are scorpions back out here. Buggy should be right there. Okay. So let's swap back. We're going to grab my bee suit, and I think everything else is fine, so we'll double into this. We will swap back to our bow, and I will swap back to Buggy aggro. Then we will switch back to ambush, and probably this is probably okay. I don't really think I need any resistances. You know what we'll do? We'll switch to pick up your buddy faster mode. This lets you revive allies faster, which if Buggy is my tank on my ranged, that's what we want. So this is actually where we need to go. And we're now going to be in this obby situation with multiple bosses. So we will work our way this way. It is nighttime, which sucks. We do still have venom resistance.
Okay, okay. Warning, the network sensor is beyond you.
I can probably just kill it with Buggy. Yeah, that's fine. So, get our arrows back. And did Buggy go through here? He can't. Alright. There is a file here. I don't really think I need any of this food. I have food. And those food items kind of suck. We'll just grab some water. And I can't get through here, so this is a lie. We need to... There's actually a obby type thing that we need to do. So we're gonna... This is gonna really suck. We're gonna have to switch back and forth between... What in the hell? Alright. Did I drop it? No, I didn't. Okay. I think that what mistake I made was I get out of 4. So we gotta figure out how the hell to get up there. I think there is a door or something, or a opening somewhere that takes us out of here, where we have to fight a Mantis. There is a bug there. We're gonna go for an ambush, single strike. And when we're close to this guy, you lose your crosshair, which is unfortunate. Alright. You can follow again. We'll grab this, get my arrow, and get my other arrow. Not so bad. Not so bad. There is a Mantis fight, which is going to be a pain in the ass. We can get there. So we are going to be dealing with Spider. It looks like a Weaver Jr. And again, my mutation. I made a mistake with my mutations. That's the problem. We need to do this mutation. Charge strikes, cause aggression. That's the better fight. All right, so I'm trying to force the mechanic. Obviously, I could just figure this myself, but I'm trying to make it so that Buggy takes the damage, not me. And about time we get through all this, we'll probably have it figured out. It's mostly going to be important for this Mantis fight, which is going to be right now, it looks like. So I think he's camouflaged or something. He is definitely in here. I can hear him. Alright. Let's get the Buggy back down there. Now, I have never been able to not get my Buggy stunned, but apparently we're okay. There it is. So, right in the eye. Hopefully he fights the Buggy and not me. cheese like this, I don't mind. So you have to have a perfect shot in order to trigger that buggy thing. We're getting it going. Lieutenant Blade. Your AI is not great. I guess we just could have cheesed this whole time, huh? You never know if you're gonna be able to cheese it. There's another Orb Weaver Spider boss after this. So, honestly, a pretty uneventful fight. Not too bad. So we killed this Mantis, and got our arrows back. These giant arrows are overpowered. Clearly overpowered. Got all my arrows back, and our inventory is getting pretty full. I think I'm gonna jump off and store some stuff, specifically the Mantis parts. I don't think I actually picked up any Mantis parts. Are they sitting underneath of us? Let's see. Maybe. Oh, they ended up going. They overflowed into the Buggy's inventory. Well, isn't that a convenient quality of life feature? So far, we're good. There's a few more mini bosses. So we killed the Scorpion mini boss. We in the previous video we killed. Hey, my arrow. That is a bee.
This counts as research. Another one for the compendium.
It's an orc bee. I could have swore I've already done the keep on the orc bee, but we will get a perfect shot on this guy right now. Got him. Here he comes. And there he goes. Orc bee down. Easy. Get my arrow. We have ambush on, I believe. And so far, pretty easy into the base. On woe mode, this is a war zone. On this mode, clearly it's a literal walk in the park. At least it feels that way. It feels that way because we've done a lot of prep, and I have insider knowledge. So, it is what it is, guys. There is appears to be another base over here. Hopefully my buggy doesn't fall off. Just chill. Oh my goodness. I hit Q, which
You have to give young ones some independence.
forced me to dodge. I almost fell off a cliff here. Is there anything? It's just bandages, which I have yet to really need to use. So we are not at 66 first aid bandages. Easy, easy. What's this way? I hear something flying. It's an orc mosquito. Okay. I have to just take the damage. It's not doing so. I can't block it. I'm afraid to dodge until I'm on a tree branch. So we just have to tank it. Carefully picking this up, and I am going to be saving. Last time I saved was before I fought the Scorpion. So bye. I'm going to use one of my many health packs. I can't tell if there's enemy here. I think there's not. Okay. So we're going back out precariously over here.
What a fascinating substance.
There are spider webs here. Precursor. The fact that we're fighting that thing. And hopefully he fights the buggy. We'll give the buggy some aggro. Supposedly? Why isn't the Buggy getting aggro? Totally not working.com. Alright, if, yeah, it doesn't, this trick doesn't work. Like, the Buggy is supposed to be taking aggro. Maybe I'm not doing perfect shots like I'm supposed to. Let's get our torch back up. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're still pretty much clearing these out pretty quickly. The giant bow, Axel's giant bow, is extremely strong. Is it the leaf? It is not. It might be the leaf. It is the leaf. Okay. Is there no reason to go that way? This feels sketchy. We're going up this little tree branch here. And we did it. We got to the top. I know there are feathers and stuff up here, but we're not here to loot. We are here to fight.
I told you, you're not ready. The network center will crush you.
That is the
You
enemy.
can climb that ladder all you want, but you sure didn't prove yourself.
I did. So, we have yet to be attacked by her once because we did not build the spike strips. That is hysterical. And now let's get our... I think I have everything. It's really more about taking loot off of our character. There are scorpions in there. I don't think there's mosquitoes in there. And we're ready to switch to Mantis mode. So we're throwing on our Mantis set. We are switching to the BURG, the volatile capacitor, which does extra damage to ORC. You know, bugs. I'm keeping this for the fight against the main boss, and we have 2 food items. So we are pretty solid here. We have our spear
my internal organs
and our shields. We're going to save it one more time. And now we're going to go all the way up. We're going to fight lots of stuff. I have... Oh, you know what? We almost forgot all of the healing items. Wow. That would have been not good. Not good at all. I'm going to also get rid of this. We will not have the Buggy for the foreseeable future. And now we have some more room for some other stuff. I think we are good. I'm just going to sort. It won't let me sort because of new game issues. There we are. All right, so we still haven't used any smoothies. So, isn't there candy also on this bug we're supposed to take? Yes, the mint candy. This is when we're fighting the boss. It will help us turn off sizzle damage whenever we eat the mints. If we're taking sizzle damage, it will stop that. And the Buggy is no longer part of the show. So our soldier ant Buggy is now down there. We're gonna have to work our way up. We are in B1. Take this elevator. We are in B2. Or actually, no, we're still in level 1. Excuse me.
You just do whatever you want, huh? I don't like it, but I do respect it. Good thing I planned for everything. Try not to die before reaching the penthouse.
Alright, now that was the boss lady talking smack. We're switching our mutations around. I know we fight a lot of stuff. Probably big movement speed, cardio fan, javelin, and I have one more. I'll probably do Parry Master.
Your robot friend would get sad. And even more annoying.
Why is she holding BURG.L hostage?
Okay, so
I have to get him back.
this elevator, actually, we want to take it because we can go down and it takes us to the B4 level. And now we can unlock this. So in the future, we will have a much easier time getting to the statue. We no longer have to do that Mantis obby thing. We can just go straight here. I'm not going to be picking up a lot of loot, honestly. We're just going to run through this. Both doors would have led to the same place, looks like. So we're gonna just roll through here. I will pick up healing items and like story-driven items, but I think it's mostly gonna be cockroaches.
These
that we're
security
gonna be dealing
checkpoints
with.
never made me feel any safer.
And first enemy down, the mighty weevil. Another mighty weevil. And we have a chest here. Perfect. So that makes those snail fragments. That's the only way that we get to make snail armor because you can't bust the snail shells yet. Early access and all. Alright, and that was floor 1. Clear. Record time.
Pneumatic-tube-induced
Floor
nausea
2.
is common. For me, at least.
Yeah, that's Pete talking there. Let's see. Alright, well, we are now up to 73 bandages. I'm just going to pick this up and eat it.
The texture is...
We're going to drink the water, and we are going to save again. As we made some progress going up this way.
I'm getting a bad feeling about this room.
And...
Oh God, where did Omnin get this? I made sure to get rid of it.
Okay. Embarrassing facts. There's an article here with embarrassing facts about some of the kids.
I hoped things would get better after the yard incident, but we're still at Omnin's mercy.
Yeah, we're just talking about the past stuff. What do we got? Who's attacking me? I think it's just
Fascinating
weevils.
substance.
There is a folder here with different ID badges and what the, I guess, previous employees. So, domestication, no bad ideas. How do we ride bugs? So, clearly Omninent was trying to figure this out. This spear is extraordinarily strong. When you combine it with the ORC electric damage, it's crazy. We are one-shotting Red Soldier here. That is quite nice. I don't want these. We're trashing the acid things. I'd rather have the goo. If we're gonna pick up stuff, I'd rather have that. These take a minute to die, and then I have to pick it up. There we are. Easy, easy, easy. And so, just a reminder, we are critical haste, and then critical hits heal over time. So, and everything is all about, we have venom attack, shock attack, haywire, which charge attacks against more creatures overlarge the receivers. We have heavy shields, and the final hit of your 3-hit combo has increased critical hit chance. So that is kind of the play. We just want to attack lots of times for crit, and the crits heal us. That's the play. I do have mac and bees, which is a food item that gives us more crit, which we are about to eat to fight all of these. Do we want to do mac and bees now? Nah, you know what we'll do? We'll do Might Loaf for the attack stamina. And now we have the attack stamina buff. And we're about to go fight this queen. Ouch. So we have sizzle damage, so we're going to eat our first thing here. And here comes the shock. Oh, we missed the shock again. We have to get really close to this guy. It can't let me do this charge attack because that's fire stuff. Alright. I just want to shock him for the stun. He doesn't seem to, he seems to be immune to the stuff. So we're going to start doing crit. We'll eat stuff here. A lot of body slamming. Gonna do our very first smoothie. Not even a good smoothie, a bad smoothie. Eat the mint, get rid of sizzle. Block. Cockroach Queen is General Berserker is the name. I might as well get a peep at this guy. There. Now he's in our collective pictures of all the bugs. And so far, not so bad. His head's gonna pop off, and now it's just gonna be straight acid attacks. And we're just gonna go in for the critical strikes. And we got him. Easy, easy.
Fine. We'll just let get into the next floor.
So this turns into a puzzle where you pretty much have to.
Come on, Pete.
What do we
Omnic tech
need?
isn't so hard to understand. You can do this.
We probably throw out the spider chunk. Oh, actually, maybe not. I'll toss the larva spike, and we'll get this, and we'll consume that. All right. So this just becomes kind of like we need to find 3 switches, an eyeball switch, the drill switch, and the DNA switch. And these switches turn on all of these, and then we're able to open that door. So this is very typical when it comes to how Grounded works with their puzzles. We're going to keep doing electric shockwaves through this door with the charge shots, just like that. So step out of the door frame, hold for the charge, release, and hit them with the shock. We're taking 0 damage. This works on any difficulty. So, you know, just kind of taking advantage of the AI. Now I have to deal with this ridiculous cockroach. But I should just be able to finish him off with quick stabs here. If I can get him to slow down for a second. And we got him. Alright. So he is down. Going in. There's probably a few more roaches in here. I'm hitting with the shocks. And then we're finishing him up there. I'm not reading any of this stuff, guys. I'm just kind of getting through it. As far as the story goes, other people cover the story way better than me, and we've been skipping this whole time, so why change now? Alright. There's a hole over here. And that was a bit of a jump scare. We're going to go this way. And there is the drill switch. There are sometimes items or tapes here. So this is the very first tape from a field operative.
Hi there, champ. This is Ms. Beaumont, your watchful partner.
It's actually Sloan.
Welcome aboard your new network relay team. You are now in charge of our monitoring station. As you know, the park program isn't a typical top-secret research initiative. As part of our operations, we manage secret company assets located in the park. Their immense strategic value is the very foundation of the program. Which is why a team of dedicated staffers has been tasked with
Second
monitoring
switch
them.
activated.
Alright, so that was Sloan, I guess, doing a orientation for some of the dead employees that we're finding on this abandoned facility. And we haven't blocked anything. This Perry Master is wasted on me. Hello? I'm being clowned by this thing. Alright, that's it. Electricity. There we go. The electricity power shot, super nice. We haven't taken much damage, and this is the final switch, but it's unpowered. You actually have to go under here to turn the power on, I believe. There are
Science.
there are broken wires under here that you have to hit E on them to fix. See these sparking things?
Let's see what this does.
Somehow we magically have electrical tape. Everything else requires an item, but for some reason here,
Stop trying to do
we
this.
just have electrical tape. So 2 pieces of electrical tape is all we needed to solve this puzzle. They didn't make us find electrical tape. So, I mean, listen, I'll take the convenience of the puzzle, but I feel like it should have made you use like crude rope or bug rubber or something. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it would have sucked to have to run all the way back to base to craft bug rubber to come over here and do that. I'll take it, but it just doesn't make any sense, I guess. That's my 2 cents on this. Where the hell is the exit? Is it up here? Alright, finally. It's a piece of broken glass, which isn't obvious. And we hop out, and now we flip the switch. Oh, there was one more. There's one more. There's another way in this over here. So, did you guys see any other sparking wires? It makes sense that there are probably 3. Or maybe there's multiple switches. I know, I hear sparks though. Yeah, I think I hear a spark over here. There it is. I missed it.
I'll take care of this.
They're right next to that one. And I think that's it. I mean, everything is 3s in this game.
3 whole relay switches. Damn. Ominin should hire you. Or rehire, in your case, Peter.
Alright, the person knows our character's name. We press the button. And now we're going to go confront the stranger on the first floor. I mean, so it says. I don't know if there's another floor. I thought there was 5 floors.
Astounding. This facility is larger than I thought. I hope Bug
Yeah,
has
there's
nothing
a
wrong.
fight every bug
She
floor.
mentioned Ms. Beaumont's penthouse.
Even
There
more
must be another floor upstairs.
bandages. So we're just gonna fight a ton of stuff through here. It's gonna be spiders, mostly Orb Weaver Juniors. And double kill here. And I'm just holding down the charge button. And that's pretty much how I'm doing it to everybody. Everybody's getting tased. Orb Weaver Juniors. Taking the damage without blocking, unfortunately. You can probably hide in this little door here. Just to like funnel them a little bit. It's like I have so many bandages, I really have no incentive to block. And so I'm taking a little bit of damage, but stabby stab stab, and I think we're mostly through this. One shot at that guy. He was just sitting there. And we have, okay, more shells. And I could have swore, yeah, we do have these bandages. So we have 9 blueberry bandages. We'll definitely be swapping those over. And this is an unfinished elevator, looks like. It's like a ladder. And we have tons of these cardboard cutouts of Sloan, the MVP. I don't know why there are so many. There's office chairs everywhere. There's yet another chest with even more shells. So let's consume these. Just to kind of like fill up. I don't feel like carrying them. They're really not good. They're basically like a beef jerky. I'm not quite sure where we're supposed to go, or if this is like a dead end. Okay, I see. So we come out of here. This is a circle, and so we don't need that. And then this is, we fall into...
A courageous Pete
which
wades through the bowels of the beast.
Yeah, more narration from our Pete character. We still have lots of attack stamina. We're just gonna stab everything. This is like basically my worst nightmare. Having to crawl through a air conditioning shaft with spiders everywhere. Like, this is horrifying.
Science you can touch.
So, why would you even put an orc mind control on a spiderling? I feel like that was a little unnecessary. You know, all these little bugs have these little orc receiver mind control helmets. I guess they don't bite you when you go through here. Alright. And we actually just did a critical hit, and we are healing as a result of the critical hit. That was kind of nice. This popped on its own. Never have I ever seen an egg pop by itself. So that was cool.
I'm starting to worry BURG.L isn't really in this facility.
Buggy glitched his way
Can a
up here.
stranger even be trusted?
I don't know how.
I don't
I
even know
can't
who
get
she
to him,
is.
but there I can see him through the floor. So clearly, this is yet another shortcut. Yeah, from the very beginning. So now that we have this, we are going to go up to the 5th floor, and this is where the boss is. And we are now in the big
So you finally made
boss door.
I'm warning you. When you open that door, your final challenge begins.
Yeah.
Be ready. I won't hold back.
So that was our mysterious stranger talking smack. We're gonna have to fight her as well as a wolf spider, and we're switching to the suspicious mint, and we're going to change our healing loadout to full heal, chocolate chunk items. That's the idea. I don't need... I'm going to move the bandage over. We're going to add other bandages as well. So, I mean, this is as good as it's going to get. And oh, you know what I didn't do? I never maxed out the praying mantis's armor. So we're on level. We have level 0 praying mantis armor into the boss. Well, I thought I prepared well for all this. We do have more healing items than we know what to do with, so that'll make the difference. All right, I think we are ready. The only other thing I might do is we'll switch the spear to the first position. I don't think I'm going to drop the shield, and I'm just going to put in the 2 position the candy to deal with the sizzle. So 5 is regular, and the only other thing is Mac and Bees. Mac and Bees is going to increase our critical hit chance for the next 15 minutes. With this, we will save. We have all of our buffs. I really don't want to have to walk all the way back and upgrade the Mantis things. My phone is blowing up. Oh my god, of course it's
Hello
blowing
again.
up.
In the yard. You were warriors. That's who I want to see. Your true selves.
Alright.
You might have potential. Maybe.
Telegraphing hits. Honestly, Mass Stranger, with the Venom, we're whooping her ass for sure.
Perfect form.
Now she's going to go into heat mode, so we want to be far away from her when she does this. Here comes a lot of AoE things.
I can see how you survived in the yard.
on harder difficulties, way harder, like significantly harder. You just dash away from her when this stuff happens.
Hope you're ready for your final
I think if my mutations were correct for her, yeah, parry.
exam.
All right, here
I need to
comes
keep my composure.
the Orbeaver spider. Sorry, wolf spider. And we have anti-venom. So we did block. We are venomed, hitting 7. No venom for us. Blocked again, hitting 7. 7's supposed to clear venom. I don't know if it's different for spider venom or if there's a bug here. Hitting 7 again. You know what we didn't do? We had to peek this guy. We peeked him. Alright. Hitting 4 for the bandages. Holy shit. We're blocking. Hitting 8 for almost full heal. Hitting 7 again to clear venom. And that's it. We have cleared.
So, you're not
First
totally
boss.
weak. I won't go that easy on you again. You can have BURG.L's head. I got what I needed. I gotta go. Dr. Wendell Tully is waiting for me.
Alright, that was the masked stranger talking more shit. That's how that goes. And honestly, like, this was a pretty big build-up for a pretty easy fight. When you want an easy fight, play on mild. This fight is very different on medium, man. It is like I lost many times on this fight, but I also knew what to do. So we have the turbo disc, and it looks like we have. I already have tops, so I don't need those, but I'll take these. Let me drop something. There's so many things we just did not need for this fight. Apparently, if you're playing on mild at least. I'm not gonna bother talking to BURG.L just yet. Let's see. I guess we're gonna go up here and get the raw science, and then he's gonna tell us. He's gonna unlock how to hatch Orbeaver spiders and use them, tame them, so they can be a mount for us. 500 raw science. We're gonna need. I think we need raw science to unlock it, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, pretty straightforward fight, guys. All right, so from here on out, this is all BURG.L talking. I like BURG.L, so we're gonna listen to him.
I have sustained more damage than expected. BURG.L has information, but BURG.L has problem speaking. Perhaps be there, BURG.L, because BURG.L loves young human.
There's gotta be gear in the other Ominent labs I could use to help BURG.L. He must regain the power of complete sentences.
Alright, so that's that. There is the recipe, the sizzling key, and...
Oh my god, you're alive.
So this is Miss Sloan.
What fight? And what are you doing in my office? Wait, she was in my office all along? So, did you kill her? Damn. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Clearly she wanted us to win.
She's been, frankly, a huge problem. Well, yeah, it's pretty embarrassing for a major corporation to get beat by someone who is too young to drive a car. And you were able to, retrieve your friend's head, right? We have spare parts for BURG.L somewhere in our park installations. At least he's in good hands now. Or on a good desk. My desk. Or one of my desks. I do love a good desk. Sorry. I'm getting distracted. Yes, thank you so much for your help with our secretive attacker. It might take a while, but there is good news. There is plenty to do in the park. I could use your help with a few more things. We still need to find a way to derail that annoying invader's attacks. As long as remote-controlled insects roam the park, no one is safe. But for now, I think you deserve a well-earned break. I'll unlock the door to my office balcony.
Alright, so end of story content. You found BURG.L's head. The story is just getting started. There's so much more to do and more mystery to uncover. Continue to explore, build bases, take on ranger quests, and provide us with feedback on how to make the experience better. We are making new content, creatures, and story. Stay tuned for a new update soon. Thank you again for your support and being a part of the community. So as you can see, guys, we're Let's Play 13, I think, and we're already through the story. I did do some dodging of some content, mainly because I didn't want to have to deal with constant attacks on the base. That is a bug they're going to have to deal with because my base has not been attacked once. I simply just did not build the 2 spike strips as part of the story. So there are no attacks, never triggered. And unless I build that, I will never have to deal with attacks. And since this is early access, I really have no need or want to do that. We're going to go up the ladder here and get back to base. Now that we have 2 recipes, the 2-handed sharp katana, so we could craft the level 3 2-handed sword. Now I think I don't see it in the crafting menu. There's the Mantis blade. Yeah, there's the spicy Coltana. Does sizzling attack, does damage, and we actually... I can't make it. I can't make spicy globs, I don't think. I'm sure there's a way to make this. There's probably spicy globs somewhere out there. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't do that to us. But, yeah, we pretty much have everything. You know, the next step for us is we need to go get ourselves a spider buggy. Then continue to build up our base and wait for more content. I'm gonna be killing Axel about 5 or 6 more times to get the Axel suit. Couple of observations. Welcome to my party, I guess, is what she wrote on the floor there. Yeah, okay. And oh, it's daytime. Isn't that nice? All right. So we are on the BURG.L statue. There's a glitching bee out here. I would love to build a zip line for up here. And BURG.L's head just stays here. So, like, I'm assuming if we have to talk to BURG.L again for any reason, we have to make our way up here. So having an easy way to get up here would be ideal. Maybe bee mount would be nice. We could fly up here. That would be kind of cool. All right, guys, we have defeated it. Oh, let me turn on my waypoints. Nice. I can see where all the things are. We still have more to explore, and I have a feeling there is new content coming soon. So I will be I have only a few more Let's Play episodes left. You know, we have the spider and a few more things to kind of find. But then the series will kind of go on pause until new content happens. So, but we'll just keep going. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.